In this video, we are going to tell you how to remove oil stains from different types of clothing. You can go down in description to jump in different sections of this video to watch instructions about your type of clothing. In the end, we are going to discuss remaining other solutions for removing oil stains from clothing. Oil stains may look terrible, but they are easy to remove. Let's start quickly. To remove oil stains from these types of clothing, you need things like paper towels, baking soda, old toothbrush, dish soap. You just simply need to follow maximum 6 steps to finish it up. Step 1. Blot the excess cooking oil out with a paper towel. Try to use a plain white paper towel or you will risk transferring dye to the garment. Step 2. Cover the stain with baking soda. You want a nice thick layer. If you don't have any baking soda, try using some cornstarch instead. Step 3. Let the baking soda sit for 30 to 60 minutes, then scrub it out with an old toothbrush. As you scrub the baking soda, you may see it starting to clump up. This is because the baking soda has absorbed the oil. The baking soda may even take on the color of the cooking oil. You will still have some baking soda residue left over. Don't worry, this is normal and it will wash out. You may have to repeat the baking soda step for tough stains. Simply add more baking soda, wait another 30 to 60 minutes, then scrub it out. Step 4. Pour some dish soap over the baking soda. Gently work the dish soap into the baking soda with your fingers. You still want a thin layer of dish soap on the fabric. If the dish soap has soaked into the fabric, simply add more. Step 5. Wash the garment in the washing machine. Follow the instructions on the care tag. Hot water helps remove oil stains, but not everything can be washed in hot water. Try adding half to 1 cup or 118 to 237 milliliters of white vinegar to the wash cycle. This will make the detergent even more effective. Step 6. Make sure that the stain is completely gone before you use the dryer. If the stain is still there when you put the garment into the dryer, you will risk setting the stain. Try to remove the stain again. Hot water is ideal for removing stains from fabric, but it can destroy a sweater. Because of this, you will need to take extra steps to remove oil stains from sweaters. To remove oil stains from these types of clothing, you need things like cornstarch, dish soap, cold water, sink or tub, sheet of paper larger than the sweater, pencil or pen, large towel. You just simply need to follow maximum 9 steps to finish it up. Step 1. Start by covering the stain with cornstarch and brushing it off after 30 minutes. Repeat it 2 or 3 more times. Sometimes this is all you need to remove the oil stain. If the stain persists, go to the next step. Put the sweater down on the paper and trace it with a pencil or pen. You will be soaking the sweater in water, which could cause it to lose its shape. You will need to stretch the sweater back out to its original shape. This tracing will be your template for the next step. Step 3. Fill a sink with cold water. For a large, bulky sweater, try using a tub or large basin instead. The sweater will need to be completely submerged, so make sure that the water is deep enough. Step 4. Add a few drops of dish soap into the water. Pass your hand through the water a few times to mix everything together. Do not agitate the water so much that you get frothy bubbles. The dish soap will help break the stubborn stain and remove it. Step 5. Put the sweater into the water and gently swish it around. Do not wring or twist the sweater or you may ruin the shape and fibers. Step 6. Let the sweater sit for 2 or 3 minutes before pulling it out. Again, resist the urge to wring or twist the sweater. Simply let the water drip out of it. Step 7. Drain the dirty water and fill the sink with fresh water so that you can rinse the sweater. Keep draining the old water and soaking the sweater in fresh water until all the soap is gone and the water is clear. You may need to do this about 10 to 12 minutes. Step 8. Dry the sweater by rolling it up in a large towel. Once the water is clear and the soap is gone, lift the sweater out of the sink and let the water drip out. Lay the sweater flat on one end of the large towel. Start rolling both the towel and sweater towards the other ends. The towel will help soak up the excess water. Unroll the towel and take the sweater off. Step 9. Put the sweater back onto the sheet of paper and stretch it until it's back to its original shape. Gently tug on the sleeves, hem and sides until everything matches up with the outline you drew earlier. If you got a woolen skirt, suit or pants stained with oil, try using a solution made from 1 part dish soap, 1 part white vinegar and 6 parts water. Cover the stain with solution and tap it gently with an old toothbrush. Wait for a few minutes, then blot everything dry with a clean towel. Clear off any residue by tapping the area with a damp towel. Finish by dabbing the area dry with another dry towel. Do not leave the solution for too long on the wool or you may discolor the fabric. Sometimes you don't notice oil stains until after you have already washed and dried the garment. Unfortunately, the heat of the dryer would have set the stain into the fabric. Luckily, it is still possible to remove the stain. To remove satin oil stains from clothing, you need things like cardboard, WD-40, baking soda, dish soap, old toothbrush, small ball and Q-tips, washing machine. You just simply need to follow maximum 7 steps to finish it up. Step 1. Put a piece of cardboard inside the garment behind the stain. Try to cut the cardboard several times larger than the stain, in case the stain spreads. The cardboard will prevent the stain from sinking into the back of your garment. Step 2. Spray the stain with some WD-40. If you have a small stain, spray the WD-40 into a small ball and apply it to the stain using Q-tip. The WD-40 will help break the oil stain down and make it easier to get out. Step 3. Use an old toothbrush to scrub some baking soda into the stain. Pour some baking soda over the stain and WD-40. You want a nice thick layer. Work it into the fabric using a toothbrush. As you scrub, you will notice that baking soda clumping up. This is because the baking soda is absorbing the oil. Step 4. Repeat the baking soda treatment until you have no more clumps. Dust off the old clumpy baking soda and sprinkle on some new baking soda. Keep scrubbing, dusting and adding new baking soda until you get no more clumps. You will probably end up with lots of white powder everywhere. Don't worry, this is normal. The baking soda will wash off. Step 5. Pour some dish soap onto the baking soda. Gently swirl the dish soap so get it into the fabric. Make sure that there is still a slick layer of dish soap. If it has completely soaked into the fabric, add a little bit more. Step 6. Wash the garment in the washing machine according to the tag. Do not rinse the dish soap off. It will come off in the washer. Step 7. Make sure that the stain is gone before using the dryer. If the stain is still there, let the garment air dry and try the method again. Delicate fabrics. Be gentle with delicate fabrics. Some fabrics such as silk and chiffon will not hold up well to harsh scrubbing and hot temperatures. Instead, cover the stain with a baby powder, cornstarch or talcum powder. Leave the garment in a dry, warm place for a few hours, overnight if necessary, then brush the powder away. Keep repeating this step until the powder no longer clumps up and stain is gone. Know how to handle dry clean only fabrics. As their name suggests, dry clean only fabrics should not get wet. This means that you cannot use things like dish soap and water to remove the stain. Instead, sprinkle some baby powder, cornstarch or talcum powder over the stain. Let it sit for a few moments, then brush it off. This may be enough to get the stain off. If the stain is still there, take the garment to the dry cleaner. This was all for now. For more videos and updates, like our Facebook page and subscribe to Healthy Dry Mix and enable all notifications for more useful videos and updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.